what is the one thing Adia Bako Ben Pana Ope Ewo ex-President John Mahama
The new terminal, the airport.
Terminal 3.
And Ridge Hospital. When I was pregnant, I went there. I was so impressed. Really impressed.
Ridge Hospital?
Yes.
And at Terminal 3.
Yeah.
Ex-President Mahama. And that's your man, some man, and you
will recall that I stated in 2014 that if the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you. That was true then, and it is true now. It is 100% correct. You will recall that I stated in 2014 that if the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you. That was true then, and it is true now. It is 100% correct.
Yes. It's about me. I cannot crack will say, if the fundamentals are weaker, the exchange rate to expose you. Sam Brennan Okasano, na Mahama Bresu, na exchange rate, $1 to 3.82 Ghana cedis. And a buyer bedroom 4 cedis. And maybe someone say $1 a cent in cedi. They say $1 to 12.5 Ghana cedis. Na se ne uye Ghana ni Oliver. Na se Jane say ba umia ensa mra. Ana se yempa mekufuado ema ba umia mra. Na me chewa. Me chewa. Juma mi dibe diu no. E chew pass for ka 101 minute. Juma mi dibe diu no. Unyimi ya onyi say da. Yes say if people tell you who they are, never ever doubt them for a second. It's a very much say opema and okre opema. Say obaka say oni subanya and okre oni subay. Don't doubt them. If people tell you who they are, never ever doubt them for a second. In this case, Baumia has told you who he is. Ekufuado and the NPP, they have told you who they are, so never ever doubt them for a second. Omu dia trone nam, jandam, ehu bra, asansan bra. Tribalism na some call for we nam. Memento about my NDC jack na so next year, semetua ba. I will prefer to vote for the NDC a million times. Oh yeah. For the first time in my life, say me next year metua ba. I'll vote for the NDC a million times if possible. Because I've come to see the lights. Say NDC ni MPP nye peda. And listen to John Dramani Mahama. I confirm say NDC MPP are never ever ever the same. Muntie John Dramani Mahama.
Mud had been thrown on you. Mahama became synonymous with the word incompetence. There was so much mud slung on you.
Not because I believe. Everybody knows in Ghana that 2016 was a peculiar election. NDC had been in office for 8 years, but I had been president for only 4 years. And so as president, I was entitled to a second term. But if I got a second term, then it means NDC would have been in office for 12 years. And so MPP were determined to dislodge us at that election.
Okay. So
anything was fair game for them. And they realized that the only thing standing between them and victory was my persona. And so just destroy Mahama as much as possible. And so they told all kinds of lies about me, about stealing money, corruption, hotels in Dubai. I mean, they all proved not to be true. But at the time, it was difficult to dispel, because they had a troll factory that was churning out all kinds of misinformation. And that's why I said posterity will be the judge of my time in office. Because we know that vindication lies in the womb of time. And with time, the truth would always come out.
Do you feel vindicated?
Of course. Any human being will feel vindicated. I mean, the kind of lies that were told about me, I went out of office. I've been in this country. I was hoping that they would carry out some investigations into all the allegations they made about me. I actually challenged them. After I left office, I said, all the things you said, DKM belonged to me. I had a hotel in Dubai, ships in Tokyo Harbor. Me and my wife had transferred World Bank money into Swiss bank accounts. I said, I'm here, I'm waiting. just come and investigate me. And nothing. So I have the right to feel vindicated, just that the situation in which we are, you know, the situation into which they have plunged this country is not the time for gloating and saying, I told you so. Yeah, so we just
But
do
deep inside,
what we have to do.
You have the feeling of I told you so? I mean, Ghanaians are saying, well, we sold our color TV and bought the black and white.
Yeah.
Is that your feeling?
Yeah, because NPP came in with a lot of propaganda and they were prepared to promise heaven in order to win political power. And so a lot of the promises that they made, and it was like, just promise anything. I mean, I was watching a video of John Boydu saying, oh, is it about jobs? If it's about jobs, don't worry. There'll be so much jobs that Ghanaians can't do it. We'll have to go and bring foreigners to come and work to fill the rest of the vacancies. I mean, today, this is the highest level of unemployment in the history of Ghana.
So, Marty, John Dramani Mahama is the most honest politician in the history of the Fourth Republic. The most honest, the most sincere. Obia oni atro, ni awenti binya no onka, no obeyenkwa no obeka. John Dramani Mahama is the most honest politician in the history of this Fourth Republic. So what Mahama enumu time has vindicated John Dramani Mahama. John Dramani Mahama, for Ghana for born chom wati. Na Ghana for name John. Na Ghana for name. Say they were selling their TV to buy a black and white TV. And then after na Ghana for asonso aswansa ehu ni mudu. Sambre na Ghana for edi atrogu so na Ghana for name. Enti enne no. Obi ka kire wo say John Dramani Mahama ato hotel ewo Dubai. Obi ka kire wo say John Dramani Mahama ene ne yire ewo ships ewo Tokyo harbor. Obi ka kire wo say John Dramani Mahama or den confirm ba Ghana ama san confirm na adwane ko eye Burkina. Obi ka kire wo say John Dramani Mahama na opema ototo ada chetresi bo ache mu ne misbo mu ni ade enu nti ena enam suo nti ena mo pam John Dramani Mahama se ene yesa de ayempene ema woni mampani biem ena John Dramani Mahama ekoye ena ene de mo hu se sansem na mo gina so a mo de pam Mahama no sansem ni na ya tro na se Mahama se o saba biem na se wo se won ti ase ne nti a wo saba na bra sister uye nipa mpa ocho bra sister uye nipa ne nti a moto abeti a Mahama Mahama se o saba biem na se wo bisa se na o saba no ede na o saba ya na bra wadwe ya aduma sister woni munyansa why can't you be sincere to your own self? Oh dear, forget about Ghana. Why can't you be sincere to your own self as a nipa? Says answer more enam so e ma Ghana for binum to abeti Mahama no enema hu say sansem ni na atro na se Mahama say o saba na se wo se won ti ase ne nti a wo saba na bra sister wadwe ye aduma wadwe we e aduma afi bra yentie no so wa Hawaii John Dramani Mahama Mahama anyway Ghana for mo fensua de yes, this is what I was looking for. Yentie Mahama wa hanso.
Our party has a track record. We have given more Ghanaians electricity than any party in the history of this country. Rawlings started the National Electrification Program and the Rural Electrification Program, which has brought Ghana to above 80% electricity coverage, among the top 10 in Africa. We started the digital revolution in this country. I was Minister of Communications when we divided post and telecommunications and created Ghana Telecom and allowed Space Phone and all the mobile operators to come in. We started laying optic fiber in this country, did the Eastern Corridor optic fiber. And so that whole digital revolution started in our time. We've given more Ghanaians water than any party in the history of this country. When Prof came into office, water coverage was 55%. By the time I left office, water coverage was 72%. 72% of Ghanaians had access to good drinking water. We have built all the public universities in this country. MPP hasn't built one public university. They're just good at renaming them with their, party figures. And somebody builds a university, you come and name it Dumbo University, Tedam University, all your, if you look at basic education and secondary education, we built more secondary schools in this country than any other political party. We built more basic education facilities than any other party. We give children textbooks. For 5 years, MPP cannot give basic school children textbooks. And so there's a lot that our party has done to improve the prosperity and welfare of Ghanaians. And so don't let them come tell us we and them are the same. We're not the same. They should just wallow in their mess and leave us alone.
Thank you. Mahama say, Mamu mama can't check Ghana for say NDC ni MPP pe mo nye da. Wallow in your stupidity. Wallow in your failure. Now, let's John Dramani Mahama and the NDC wallow in their track records. But they have a track record. You guys have not. You have none. You have none. John Dramani Mahama say, Emma will be another will say, NDC ni MPP pe. John Dramani Mahama Akanasem. So if we say Obua, come out with the facts because he is the only president that went to Atana Ghana out there. A ruling government they say, go and investigate me. These are the banks. This is where my money is. The only president. And Untino, Nesema okay, if we say Obua, come out and prove him wrong with the facts. Adiako fwanti mianye Mahama baya wabeye mahame yenye wudeni. Adiako fwanti mianye Mahama baya wabeye. Adiako fwanti mianye. Sekofo declare say Accra Mall enyame dia. My children have no shares in Accra Mall. Sekofo declare say bisika nyina wa ha. Sekofo declare say only foreign account biya. Adiako fwanti mianye. John Dramani Mahama baya wabeye. Adia ekufuado entimi anye JDM baya wa ye watina Ghana ha wanyane watina Ghana enyane akachi edi ne nsasi ni bo akire mo se mo na mokofa Martin emi Dubai ye eyame John Dramani Mahama enye NDC fo ye ho tanti ena moyi Martin emi Dubai ye he couldn't even arrest a fly. What Ghana na mo jimi se NDC ni MPP pe omo nye pe they can never ever be the same. Oh yes, I've told you countless times. Sir John Dramani Mahama is one of the most honest politicians Ghana has ever seen. Oman penya otimitina Ghana when Sikia Salom the necessity boka semeno I bank with ADB and it's Zenith Bank at one bank. Go and check, go and verify. Also the foreign account. Only hotel bia Dubai on to fiencha obia onye sasem na mutato ne su na onye he's the only person today. None of you NPP has been able to prove him wrong. You are telling me, say, I shouldn't support Mahama. Na se me the social media, say, Ghana punto na mepe. Na se me say Mahama, the Ghana kone ni more than Ekufuado. Na se me say me do Mahama, na se won tiasia. And na say, maintenance social media, who say Mahama yadie. Obia me pre punto o ama Ghana. Na kame hu se Mahama ya ade na isan jimi a me de me se tenchina me pe Mahama me esa na abro e na me di mu ana se no kre na me ka akire mo ba isan se me ti social media me ye very honest person ti man shasi anka Mahama ho asem. I went through the journey. I've gone through the journey and I bedroom pempen so na me hu Mahama any NDC what they did and what they are capable of doing. Na se na me kasa no krana chire na se na se o say sabio me a sellout, me a traitor. Now you are sick in your useless brain. You are sick in your intestines. You are sick in your brain.
O camera ni si wani mu no. E den na woka, e de acha Ghana for so begina so. Na wonso enfanto abanema na san be mampani bio.
Em se ade ba ko a ye hwe so e de to aba. Ene gidi a wo ewo nipa no. Na ohwa efrimia me ba me politics mu from 2008 2012 2016 me be fi aban mu me nipa me de nokre eye adwuma ade a mentimi nya me nkasa meye na me betimi aye eno na me kasa meye Mebɛyɛ ɔmanpanyin, me say botae ɛda m'anim and say I want to improve the infrastructure of this country because infrastructure no na ɛbɛma economy na enyi. Nti me say mɛma nkrɔfo lights, metu nsuo, mɛma nsuo, mɛma nkrɔfo nya nsuo pa anom, mesi school adan, mesi ayaresabea, mɛyɛ akwan. Ampa nso mebɛnya akwanya, meyɛ saa nneɛma no nyinaa.